Hello, today we're here for the second round of the Brown Trout Masters and the second in our series in conjunction with Turrall's and Southwest Lakes Trust, highlighting their different brown trout reservoirs. So today we're at Wistlandpound, and Wistlandpound is a non-stocked brown trout water, so they're wild trout, and Wistlandpound's situated in North Devon, right high up on the top of the hills between Barnstable and Combe Martin. Absolutely gorgeous spot. There's a few of us out today for the competition, so we'll see how things go. Right, so at Wistlandpound, which is, as I said, settled right in the heart of this sort of forested valley, but it's fairly high up, not that far from the north coast. It's got its own challenges because it's not very big. So for a competition, we're going over the same bit of water a few times, so the trout tend to move off, but the rewards are fantastic because being wild fish, the colours, the variation of the species, it just shows the brown trout off at its very best. And tactics will probably be different from the previous video we did at Colliford. Not such a big water. We'll probably be fishing terrestrials if there's anything moving on the surface, and probably more natural smaller flies. Today we won't go into great detail on the tackle and the flies because it's very close to the previous Colliford video, but we'll go over that again at the next round at Fernworthy in a month's time. But we'll quickly go through it, and today's weapon of choice is a 9'5" weight rod coupled with a reasonable drag on the reel with a floating line, a reasonably long fluorocarbon leader. I'm fishing about 13 foot. I've got a beaded lure fly on the bottom and a soldier pomer, small soldier pomer on the dropper, so I'm fishing 2 flies today. Probably might change to a black and peacock spider, something like that, maybe even a hopper or something like that if we see something on the surface. And the tactics will be, as far as we can, cast, cover the area, move on, cast, same as on Colliford as in the previous video. We might just have to pay a little bit more attention to the water and fish slightly slower because there's not quite so much room for all the anglers. So it'll make it a very interesting day.
Well, I'm going to make a start because even though we've got a little bit of cloud cover at the moment, I'm going to take advantage of that because they're forecasting a bit of bright sunshine as the morning goes on, and probably quite warm, and the fish will definitely switch off during that period. So I think we'll get to it and try to get a fish in the net before too long.
So hi everyone, I'm Paul. Lovely to see you here at Wistlandpound. Just caught myself my first brown trout of the day on a humongous. Lots of people here today. A bit quiet at the moment, but it's getting better. So thanks for watching. Come again.
There it is. Cool. What we're saying, 33?
33.
Yes, mate.
Yeah, beautiful animal in a beautiful place.
Quite tough on you today with the bright sun. I was hoping for a little bit of rain, to be honest. My first cast I had a lovely tug off a brown, but I wasn't expecting it at all, and I missed that one. But to my delight, really, just in the margins here, there shows a reasonable sized rudd, and I can't quite believe it, they're banging little tiny pin fry. So I didn't change my fly, I just carried on with a lure fly, which I've been using, the little mini scruffy tiger, which I've been using on the browns, and I just cannot believe it. They've been hammering it, absolutely hammering it, and I've even had to use the forceps to get the fly out of their mouth a couple of times. So it's past the time. I know it's not brown trout, but we're catching, and that's always a nice thing. But I think as the day goes on, things will be a little bit better. The sun's going to drop off a little bit, and hopefully we'll see a few more trout. There's a good little bit of practice. I know we're in a brown trout competition, but you know, look at those stunning fish when they're moving around you, and the trout fishing's hard. You can't blame anybody. Look at the lure fly they're taking. They're actually feeding little pin fry in the margins here. There's some really nice rudd amongst them as well.
Right, so the trout fishing is a bit slow, so we're having to go for the rudd in the margins. I just had a double hook up. If I can get the other one out. Oh, there we go. Nice little devils. One on a Martian and one on a soldier parlour. Nice bit of sport, good fun.
Well, we've just come in, it's 5 o'clock, the weather changed as they forecast. It's extremely wet and we're all wet. It's been an extremely difficult day, but saying that, out of the 7 that's competed today, 5 has caught, but it's been a single fish for each person. But every fish has been a very good fish. We've had a 30 centimetre, a 33 centimetre, a 35 centimetre and 2 38s, with Wayne Thomas having one slightly bigger than 38, which was a lovely, lovely fish. So we'll do the prize giving next, and at this point I'll say goodbye, and we'll see you at Fernworthy, where John will be doing the same thing, and we'll do a little bit more on the tackle this time when we do the Fernworthy one, like we did at Colliford. But until then, hope you enjoy. Tight lines. First off, runner up is Keith Burnett with a fish at 35. The overall winner, Wayne Thomas.
Okay.
Because he was the winner, we had the same size fish, so I had the biggest fish. So I've got to give myself a prize. Thank you.
All right. There you go.
And then there's 6 cans of beer for yourself, 6 cans for Wayne, and there's another 6 left in there. Help yourself, because I don't drink it.